Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns. Look at this. This is Ashley. She's a real unicorn. And this cake, Connie made this cake for my birthday, which is really awesome. And I can't wait to eat it. So you can say I enjoy having my cake and eating it too. Also, you probably think, well, this is a little bit different today. Yes, it is, because I had to flee from my home office because I'm doing some backups on an LTO there. So this is noisy. This is why I'm here at the living room and shoot poor Connie away. So now she's watching Game of Thrones on her tablet in the bedroom. Yeah, poor Connie. Yeah, if you're interested in what backing up to an LTO actually means, I put a little clip right after this video here in case you're interested in it. So I hope my little setup here works on my notebook here on the living room. And the game we're looking at today is this stinker here. This is Alien 3 by LJN, the Shitty Rainbow Company. But it's not that terrible. Mostly, I think, but it's also not that great. But we will look into this and what the design decisions were, and maybe find out why this sucks and how we could have improved upon it. Well, if it were up to us. So, without further ado, this is what I say a lot. Let's look into this game. So yes, this is a licensed product by LJN, and it was developed by Probe Software, which later became Acclaim. Oh, let me switch off here the audio now, that we don't hear things double. I really like this intro actually. This is reminiscent of all the Alien intros. And the sound, I mean the music is by Yarrow and Dell. And this one, I mean, if you got Yaron on the job, it's really going to be a kick-ass soundtrack. I mean, even if the game sucks, the sound is going to be great. And this is why I'm still talking over this title screen here, so that you can just see what it's all about, and mostly because so you can listen to this awesome kick-ass soundtrack in the background. So let's hit start here. Ah, there we go. Of course, we want the music on and the sound effects on. We can also look at how we could configure the game. And this is what I really like, is when a game has a very kick-ass soundtrack that you can actually, just switch through the tunes by hitting select and just testing them. So, okay, because I'm going to suck at this game, we're going to play it in easy mode. And how many tries? Let's put in 9 tries and see how fast I can exhaust all 9 tries. Okay, so start. Level 1, mission tries 9. Get ready. I am ready. So, wow, okay. Okay, so the first thing we notice here is that we are getting ambushed right from our starting position. And that we can't... damn it. How many hits does it take here? So, yes, we're Ellen Ripley, and they took great pains to follow the movie because she's shaved her head in this one here. But, well, we still got here some grenades and ammo, and it's a gun. And if you've watched Alien 3, the whole point is that she's crash landed on a planet where there is no gun. So, but how do you make a game out of this? Well, just have a gun there, right? Okay, so we got 2 different kinds of weapons here in the beginning. The first one is, as you've noticed, the gun. And when I hit down and A, I think I can drop grenades here. And hopefully time it correctly, which apparently I'm not good at. So let's wait until this one comes here. There we go. So, but we also have here on the lower screen, on the lower part of the screen, we have here a timer, which is which really sucks, because this is the last thing you want a game to be, is have a timer. So let's play some Ripley Pink. Oh god, this is some terrible game design, getting ambushed here by a alien. So yeah, the whole point is rescuing prisoners. Isn't this fun? Of course it's not, but at least it sounds good, right? So how closely does it follow the film? Well, it's got Ripley in there and there's an alien. Well, there's more than one. But I mean, probably they were asking themselves, how can we make a game? Oh, look at this one up here. I saw it and it still grabbed me. Can I shoot mid-air? No, I can't shoot mid-air, but I can aim upwards. Of course, okay. Yeah, how how to mess up a movie license? Yeah, you can probably make a game with just one alien, alien isolation. And if you're just having, we can drop down here. If you're having a shooting game without any guns, well, that's also not too good. Can I jump off? Of course I can't jump off these things here. Okay, this is already some clunky game design, but hey, look a face hugger. And the game already is a float with dead ends from what I can see. Dead ends and oh, of course, I ran out of ammo. This is not great. So this one here was a complete mess in a way that I've wasted precious time and even more precious ammo. And now I'm here, yeah, pretty much dead. So let's try this again. And now I know that there's an alien coming from here. And oh, of course, there's also this one here. Okay, so let's not bumble around. Let's go straight. Oh, wrong button. Well, bound to come back, right? Come on. Well, it didn't come back. So we're going straight for the prisoners right now. At least those where we know where they are already. So I think this one was this way here. Of course. I mean, seriously, if you can't get a gloomy atmosphere or an horror-esque atmosphere, any other way than just to have... Of course, I've ran out of ammo. Oh, of course. Okay, this is a shitty game so far. I mean, if you can't figure anything out to make the game more horror-y or more gloomy or other ways of more interesting or make startling your players than by having them run real close to the screen's edge so they can't react in time to anything that's lunging at them. Yeah, it's really not good game design. The controls, I have to say, are okay-ish, a bit floaty, and especially if you're not standing precisely here in front of the ladder, you really can't get in there. So I've hit select now, and I think this was my way to get to switch to different ammo type or weapon type. I can do this by select. So I just figured this out, so this is why I didn't do this before. Oh, must be the flamethrower. Okay, they got what did they get right? Well, it's Ripley, and she looks well, what was this really? And she looks oh, it was spitting at me. Of course it was. Oh no, damn it. Oh, of course I dropped here. So we're going to have Ripley pinball all over again. Jesus Christ. So what did they get right? Well, there's Ripley and she looks somewhat like in the film with her shaved head. And there's an alien. Well, that's a problem. There's too many aliens actually. If you recall, in the film there was just one, and I think with Alien Isolation you get a far better game with just one alien. By the way, I didn't play much of Alien Isolation, just in the first half hour, and then yeah, I just crapped my pants because it was too much for me. I really love all those creepy, atmospheric horror type of games. I love them as much as I can't play them. I'm really... Okay, can I make this jump now? Yes. Oh my god, really? Really? Are you this sheep game? Really? And of course, the alien again. So why aren't we... Oh, of course, I recall why we are down here. Because of this one prisoner guy, and I think there's PR4. By the way, all those red doors here, which look like you can get into them, apparently you can't. I don't have figured it out how to do this. But yeah, we're running... Oh, man, seriously, you have to memorize the whole level layout and where an alien is about to jump at you. Or you can just make very tiny baby steps. Is there anything interesting here? Alright, this alien up here, so I shoot up. Oh, okay, this one, at least this one worked out. Like I wanted it to work out. So I think we just have to get up here. All right, of course, there's another prisoner. How many? Still 2 left, and I have no idea where they could be. So this is, I think, the angry video game. Oh, of course, you can't jump off the ladders. You can't jump off the ladders again. Sorry, okay. Flamethrower, anything here? Apparently not. This is what the angry video game nerd called where the fuck do I go games. And holy shit, it's one of those games. And the good thing is you have a timer, otherwise you might be having too much fun with this game here. But let's see if I can make it at least into the second level or something. So yes, what did we learn? If you have to follow the movie license, you apparently aren't allowed much freedom with it in one ways, but in the other ways, like of course, oh my god. At least I haven't been here to this section here. You aren't allowed as much freedom as you would love to on one hand, but on the other hand, you're allowed, or you have to really make the game your own in some certain ways. Oh, there's another prisoner. This is good. This is good. Okay, 1 minute and 1 prisoner left. I think. Oh, there's the other one. This is great. Good. So, and now what? Oh my god, I have to probably escape the level now or something? Oh man, seriously. Is this the escape route? Route? Oh, of course, there's an alien in here. Okay, 32 seconds. 30 seconds. Alien in the air went. Oh, of course. Almost out of life. So 1 hit and we are done with. 18 seconds. Come on, replay. I mean, I hope this is the right way. Well done! Prisoners rescued, 4, time left 10 seconds. This was a close call. And a lot of ammo. Difficulty easy, so we are not getting any bonus there. Okay, level 2 tries 7. Let's see how... Of course, okay, so from what I can tell right now, they are recycling the level graphics again, because sure, why not? Anything here? No, this is the first dead end. Okay, so let's keep analyzing the game here, if I can. How to make this thing better? For one thing, well, don't have the screen scrolling this awkwardly. Then, yeah, you really want to give the player a chance, then be able to jump off ladders, really. I want to... Oh, damn it! Didn't mean to get onto the ladder, I just wanted to duck and shoot. Come on, replay. Yeah, the other thing is, I think the buttons for B and A are switched, which is awesome. The first telltale sign of a shitty game. Then having a map. I think at one point, I'm not sure, but I think at one point you get a map. And the next point I would make is, to improve this game, is not having a freaking time limit. Because if you say the game is all about exploration, well, oh man... Then you want to reward the player for exploring. Then the next thing, like with Alien, no, still 5 or 4 prisoners left, okay. The next thing is exploring mazes is not that much of a fun, especially not when you're in... Oh my god, what is happening here? The next thing is not having a time limit when your goal is, or the main purpose is for players to explore your level. But it looks like I'm having here some kind of map down there of the proximity sensor, which is good. So at least I can rely upon this thing. Haven't I been here before? I think I have. Yeah, the next thing to improve would be not to have the same color for doors you can't enter, like those platforms you can jump on. I mean, the graphics are really nice, but these doors, I mean, if they're part of the background, they should at least be yellow. Or how about that, not having freaking doors at all, if you can't use them. Yes, the next thing to improve is get rid of this whole prisoner thing. Rescuing prisoners is not much of a fun. I mean, as I said before, if you cut out all the alien stuff, it's pretty much a remember the level with and also remember where the bad guys are, right? So it's more of a puzzle game in a way, but it's not so much in a way of that it really it is demanding of you that you have a certain cognitive skill to figure it out. No, it's just rote memorization. Next thing is, yeah, just trying to shop for all those prisoners you want to rescue as quickly as possible in the allotted time. Oh yeah, there was this one here. Of course, bad platformers always have bad controls. I mean, I really jumped right now off this platform, but I think we're not going to make it here again. Still 2 prisoners. Oh god, I mean, you can't walk and jump at the same time. I mean, down here you can, but as soon as you're here on the platform, apparently you can't. Okay, the next thing to improve upon this is consistency. I mean, in general, just be consistent, right? So, okay, now it worked. Can I jump back up here? Yes, I can. At least this one works. Good, okay. I mean, those are a lot of doors. And there are even more doors which are part of the background, so that's not really consistent. Okay, the next interesting thing, or the next thing that I would do to improve this is, of course, the character handling. Because, as I said before, it controls a bit stiff and the jumping is not as nice. And time up! You failed to rescue all the prisoners. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay, now the game is showing me where the prisoners are. Okay, this is the first one. Okay. Well, okay, this is at least nice when you have to work with a flawed game mechanic. Okay, there's the other prisoner where I don't know, have any idea how to get to this guy. Okay, what if I run into this direction here? To the left, and not to the right. How far can I go? Okay, there are some spikes. But sometimes I think this is one of those games when you just... Yeah, of course, you got some... Oh, okay, dropped here again. But I figured this game would reward you for doing the opposite thing here, just going into the wrong direction in the beginning. Yeah, it's not that much of a cognitive skill, it's just... Ah, come on, get off here, get off this ladder, get off these ladder steps. Oh, okay, I can't jump there. Yeah, this whole pinball thing here is also not too much fun. Okay. Oh man, and switch the buttons, really switch the buttons here. Was there a prisoner down there? I think. So let's ride this elevator down here. This, right, of course, forgot those 2 guys. Yeah, those aliens, they are not really terrifying if there's so many of them and they just lunge at you and it's... Oh, right, head crab. Doesn't look so much like a head crab. I mean, the better alien game, in my opinion, would be Contra. At first, if you play Contra, or I think it was called Probotector or Grisor, so many stupid names. Here I think it was in Europe, because it was too violent and you couldn't play just 2 guys shooting a bunch of other guys, so it was robots shooting a bunch of other robots, and I think this was why it's called Probotector. Either way, it was I think it was a Konami game, it was an arcade game, so even the port for the... Oh my god, this jumping! Jesus Christ. Yeah, even the ports for the home consoles knew that the most important thing to get right was controls. The next thing was they got pretty linear levels. It's just jump and shoot from left to right and make it to an end boss. And yeah, it was all about twitch movement and twitch reactions and really just aiming and shooting and being good at this. Here you have to aim and shoot and be good at it. But at the same time, the game throws you a curveball and says, yeah, no matter how good you are at shooting, you're probably not going to make it because you have to outrun the screen again. Oh well. Okay, I think once the time runs out on this one here, I won't continue playing it because it's not very fun. At least well, at least the music is very good. This should count for one thing, and the graphics are very nice. For especially for with the limited palette of a NES game, but the gameplay is just horrid. If I would rate this game, I would give it a 3 out of 10, and the 3 is only on the merits of graphics and sound alone. I mean, it's a subpar platformer. Oh, and more air ducts, because of course you gotta have air ducts in an Alien game. Okay, I think there should be another prisoner. No, it was a dead end. Oh my god. Dead ends. And the enemies are stupid. And one thing that we've learned from the movies is that the xenomorph is not a stupid is really not a stupid enemy. It's hunting you, not so much as you're hunting it. So can I get past this one here? Can I even shoot? Oh, okay, I can only throw grenades here. Because of course you want to throw grenades when you're in an air duct. Okay, so the time is about to run out, so let's just see what's here on this screen. Of course, another dead end. Oh my god, game, really, seriously. 3 prisoners, 5 seconds remaining, and it's just a chore. Just has pretty graphics, great soundtrack, but that's it. So I hit R now, so we can return to the title screen to have some, of course, I mean, it was an LJN game. After all, I should have known better because it was an LJN game developed by Probe Software. But sometimes your childhood memories get pretty much clouded by all the fog of sweet nostalgia. And apparently with Alien 3, I mean, it's been a long time since I played this game here, but with Alien 3, yeah, it's safe to skip this game. But at least it shows you a lot of design choices of how not to make stuff, so you can make them better if you're making a platform or a jump and shoot game. So I would recommend looking at Contra, looking at Mega Man, and of course, as always when it comes to platforming, looking at Mario, just how it feels and yeah, the game feel and how the controls should be like. Okay, this is it for me now. Thank you for watching. I will enjoy now at last my birthday unicorn. And as I said before, if you're interested in what backing up to an LTO looks like or what an LTO is, it will follow right after finishing this video. As I know, as you know, I don't know how to finish videos, so I just say bye. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, thanks for watching. So this loud behemoth here is the reason why I'm recording my Let's Play not in this room, because for one thing this one is bulky, and for the other thing it is loud. I mean, you can probably hear it, but this cooling fan here on the backside is what's causing me a lot of troubles, and then of course the tape operation. So in case if you're curious what this thing is, this is an LTO, which stands for linear tape on, and this is effectively an external drive that copies data to or reads data from, not from CDs or disk drives, but from magnetic tape media. And the good thing about this is it's perfect for backups, because magnetic tapes, it's like a cassette tape. If you drop it, it's not a bigger deal. I mean, if you drop a hard drive, it can be problematic, and if you sometimes you have issues with hard drives if you don't spin them up every couple of months. So yeah, I've lost too much data in my life, and this is why once I had too much money, apparently I invested in one of these things here. By the way, those LTO tapes come in different flavors, or well, generations, and the one I'm using here is an Ultrium 7. And basically each new generation means that you can store more data on it. Yeah, if you're curious what these things look like, I mean, it can store up to 6 terabytes of data, which, yeah, it's not really 6 terabytes. Effectively, it's like if you're using the LTFS, the linear tape file system, as I do here. So you can read them in Windows like it's just like an external hard drive. So if you're doing this, it's not 6 terabytes. It's more like 5.12 terabytes, and this 15 terabytes is really misleading because it assumes you're compressing the data. So if you're curious, this is what it looks like. I still got this sticky note here, so I know how long it took to write and how long it took to read from my personal benchmarking. But yeah, this is what a tape cartridge looks like, and yeah, it's just a whole lot of magnetic tape in there, and it even got here this copy protection slit here, so you don't accidentally delete your stuff when you just want to read some old backups. But yeah, I back up everything here twice. Currently I'm backing up now my stuff, data from 1983 all the way up to 2012. Everything there fits in this 5.12 terabytes. I think it's 4.5 terabytes now. But the problem is, since you're recording to tape and it's a lot of small files, it's taking 18 hours and 29 minutes so far, which isn't terrible. It's over 1 million files, but yeah, it still takes a while, and you can't really use your computer for anything else because yeah, you don't want to interrupt this backup process for one thing, and the other thing is it's loud. I mean, you hear this probably much better on the camera, but you can't record anything in this room. And yeah, once this is done, I record to another tape. So I have my backup on 2 different tapes, which I store in 2 different locations. So this is a basic backing up for you. So yeah, I thought this might be interesting to some of you. If you have any questions about my whole LTO setup, yeah, just write them in the comments. Ah, damn it.